So we'll be using two of my favorite products, the Bright and Tangy and the Marvelous Poppy Seed for this recipe. And we are using the King's Hawaiian rolls. And those we're going to cut in half this way, straight across. And then we're going to put ham slices and then baby Swiss cheese slices. We're going to put the crushed pineapple on top of that, which we have drained. And then we're going to put a little bit of the Bright and Tangy on that. So that'll be a drizzle. So it'll be a slider, the ham and cheese slider with the King's Hawaiian rolls, which are just enough sweetness to enjoy, with the ham, of course, and Swiss and pineapple with our Bright and Tangy Italian. And then before I bake those, I'm going to put the Marvelous Poppy Seed sort of as I'm going to paint the top of those, and then we're going to bake those till they're done.
So we're taking the rolls, the King's Hawaiian rolls here, and we're cutting them across this way. It's easier just to do half of it at once with these. And then we're taking the whole lid and lifting it off in one piece so that you don't have to do it individually. And then we have our bottom pack of rolls that we're going to start to build our sandwich. The next step is to drizzle a little bit of your Bright and Tangy Italian on.
Great. And you're just going to put as much on there as you really want to for your taste.
That is correct.
If you love the Bright and Tangy the way we do, or at least I do, you'd put a nice layer on, which it looks like Clay is putting a real nice, so that it's on every sandwich. The Bright and Tangy is going to go so well with that ham and Swiss cheese, as it always does. And it goes with so many wonderful things.
The next layer is our ham layer, which we're going to try to cover each and every roll with a nice amount of ham.
So you kind of layered those, and then you'll start on this side and go back the other way?
That can work, sure.
Oh, but what about this little guy?
Well, we're going to have to probably...
Maybe you can go like this. Like make it 3 layers.
We can do that.
Yeah, that's good.
Depends on the size of your ham, depending on how much coverage you can get out of it. Next, we will add our Swiss cheese, a single layer of Swiss cheese. You do a single layer, that way it all melts evenly.
Looks like you're going to have to fill some things in there. That fills in nicely. Perfect.
And then we're going to put a layer of the crushed pineapple on. You don't want to make it too thick.
And that pineapple, we drained that. That's crushed pineapple drained, a can of that. And you probably won't use all of it.
And just spread it out nicely. Again, you're trying to make every bite the best bite you can. You don't want to have too much on one and not enough on the other.
Nice.
And now all we have to do is replace the top.
And then you're brushing that with the
We're going to brush
Marvelous
it with the
Poppy
poppy
Seed.
seed. Make sure you shake it first.
So if you didn't have the Marvelous Poppy Seed, would you just use a little thin layer of Bright and Tangy again?
You probably could.
So that poppy seed is nice and thick and rich. You can tell how many poppy seeds are in it. It's sweet. It's going to really enhance the flavor of these sliders. We're going to put these in the oven at 350 until they're done. But that means until the cheese is melted and the poppy seed is kind of caramelized. And so it's probably going to take about, what do you think, hon? 10 minutes, 15?
About 10 minutes, yeah. You got to
15
keep
at
an
the
eye on your
most.
bread because there is a chance that it could burn if you leave it in too long.
There you go.